You could sense the excitement in the air as soon as Pusha T arrived on the concrete walkways outside Gillette Stadium. It was shortly after sunset on May 12th, and the usual crowd of Kendrick Lamar fans, phones raised, wearing merchandise and swaying, stopped to take in the surprising sight of King Push himself, looking cool and composed in a crisp white t-shirt and designer sunglasses. This wasn't just a random celebrity sighting or a brief backstage visit. Pusha T was there to witness a significant moment. Kendrick's grand national tour, an ambitious series of performances across arenas and stadiums nationwide, had reached Foxborough, Massachusetts, and the atmosphere was charged with excitement. Welcome to Celebrity Cookies, where the tea is always hot and the stories come with sprinkles of surprise. Make sure to subscribe, leave a comment with your take on the story. Since Kendrick announced the grand national tour to promote his GNX album, there had been much speculation about who would appear at these landmark shows. The lineup was already impressive, featuring SZA, Baby Keem, and a rotating selection of surprise guests. But Push's presence added a unique significance. The two artists share more than just chart-topping hits. They are connected through mutual respect, lyrical skill, and notably, their involvement in some of hip-hop's most discussed rivalries in recent years. To grasp the importance of Pusha T watching Kendrick perform, one must reflect on last summer's rap battle scene. Kendrick's release of Not Like Us sent ripples through the culture. It wasn't just the song's sharp lyrics or how it effectively dismantled Drake's lackluster responses. It was Kendrick's precise approach, his ability to analyze his opponent's mindset while also reflecting on his own artistic journey. Pusha T, having recently celebrated his own success against Drake, particularly through the fierce diss tracks he released during their conflict, recognized something unique in Kendrick's approach. He publicly praised Kendrick's performance, calling it an incredible display of battle raps that cuts deep and speaks to the soul. Such compliments are significant, especially from an artist whose words are carefully chosen. So, when a video surfaced of Pusha nodding enthusiastically as Kendrick performed, reincarnated at Gillette, fans couldn't help but speculate. Were they merely two icons showing mutual appreciation? Or was this the beginning of a studio collaboration that could create its own buzz? Rumors had already started to circulate due to recent hints from Pusha himself. In interviews earlier that year, the Daytona veteran revealed he was holding off on his next album until he secured one more guest verse. He hinted at a special collaboration on the horizon, and naturally, all signs pointed to Kendrick. After all, their previous collaboration on Nosetalgia remains a highlight in both of their discographies. Inside the stadium, the atmosphere was electric. The opening act, SZA, had already left the audience in a state of emotional bliss with her heartfelt performance of Kill Bill. She and Kendrick shared the stage with a natural synergy, their voices blending seamlessly while commanding attention. As her set concluded, the lights dimmed, and Kendrick appeared to roaring applause. He opened with Not Like Us, the song that sparked his lyrical rivalry with Drake. Each punchline hit hard, but the audience was there for more than just the show. They were witnessing a masterclass in lyrical combat. Next came Reincarnated from GNX, a track where Kendrick reflects on themes of rebirth and legacy. He gestured toward the rafters and then to the stage floor, as if illustrating the journey of his life, from the streets of Compton to the biggest arenas in America. At that moment, the camera shifted to the side of the stage, focusing on Pusha T, who stood with his arms crossed, nodding in solemn approval. It was a striking image, showcasing two generations of rap greatness acknowledging each other. This mutual respect goes beyond mere public admiration. Kendrick has long admired the Clips duo, Pusha and No Malice, for their unflinching honesty and their commitment to authenticity in their craft. From tracks like Grindin' to Mr. Me Too, Pusha T's lyrics have captured a raw clarity, presenting street narratives without glorifying them. Kendrick, whose own work often explores similar themes, has credited those early Clips albums as crucial to his artistic growth. Their lyrical influence is embedded in Good Kid, Mad City, just as Kendrick's broader social critiques draw from Pusha's evolution in albums like My Name Is My Name and Daytona. Of course, any discussion of Pusha T and Kendrick Lamar must address the notable rivalry with Drake. Both artists have engaged with Champagne Papi in various ways, transforming their conflicts into unique art forms. Pusha's lyrical feud with Drake in 2018 resulted in some of the most biting diss tracks released in a short span. Meanwhile, Kendrick's Not Like Us took a more nuanced approach, using layered metaphors, historical references, and spiritual themes to challenge one of the most commercially successful artists of the century. Their convergence at the Grand National Tour feels like a significant moment, bringing together two creative forces shaped by similar struggles. What distinguishes their potential collaboration is not merely their common adversaries or the mythology surrounding their rivalry, but rather their shared dedication to meaningful content. Kendrick's music, spanning tracks like All Right and DNA, serves both as social commentary and personal reflection. Pusha T, known for exploring the realities of street life and the weight of authenticity in his work, infuses a stark minimalism into every line. A collaborative track could blend Kendrick's rich soundscapes with Pusha's sharp, calculated delivery. Imagine grand orchestral arrangements paired with incisive lyrics. The outcome would likely be a compelling song that captures attention, rewards multiple listens, and resonates as a significant cultural moment. Rumors circulating backstage fueled the speculation. Some members of the tour crew hinted that Pusha had entered the green room after soundcheck and emerged an hour later with fresh lyrics written down. Others claimed to have overheard engineers discussing recording vocals during the Boston leg of the tour. Whether these rumors are true remains uncertain, but the mere possibility of new music from two of rap's most esteemed artists has fans excited. Beyond the potential for new music, Pusha T's presence underscores the importance of solidarity among hip-hop artists. Touring can be exhausting. Long drives, late nights, and high-stakes performances, but having fellow artists in the audience can uplift an artist's mood. Kendrick has mentioned how seeing J. Cole at certain shows during his Damn tour reminded him of home and the community that inspires creativity. Pusha's presence at Gillette can be viewed similarly. Two artists who understand the pressures of expectation supporting each other, not just as rivals, but as collaborators in a larger cultural movement. Pusha T's respect for Kendrick is well known. In a Vulture interview he praised on social media, he emphasized not only Kendrick's lyrical skill, but also how he speaks to the soul. This phrase encapsulates a key aspect of both artists. They are storytellers who dig deeper, avoiding superficial cliches. Kendrick's verses pierce through pretenses, while Pusha's lyrics explore contradictions. Together, they could craft a track that examines fame, trust, and legacy in a way that no other duo could. Additionally, Kendrick's mention of Pusha T in the GNX track, Euphoria, sparked further interest. When he rapped, "Forget all that pushin' P, let me see you push AT," fans erupted, interpreting the line as a clear reference to Pusha's name and style. This kind of playful wordplay, how Kendrick incorporates references and double meanings, mirrors Pusha's own talent for clever lyrics. It exemplifies conversational rap at its best, with artists exchanging barbs and compliments in the same breath. As the Grand National Tour continued to attract sold-out audiences in New York, Chicago, and Los Angeles, Pusha T made several surprise appearances that sparked a flurry of social media activity. On May 15th at New York's Barclays Center, he was seen enjoying the show from the side of the stage, and he made another appearance on May 18th at Chicago's United Center. Each time, his presence seemed less like that of an enthusiastic fan and more like an official endorsement, a nod of approval from one major artist to another. Fans are now eager for more information. What songs did he hear during soundcheck? What unreleased lyrics were shared? Social media buzzed with hashtags like #PushX K.Dot and #GNXCollab. Spotify playlists quickly filled with fan-created mashups of Kendrick's latest songs and Pusha T's timeless hits. The excitement feels unstoppable, as if the demand for their collaboration has taken on a life of its own. However, there's a deeper cultural significance at play. Hip-hop has always thrived on partnerships. East Coast versus West Coast, various crews and collectives, and groups of artists united by location or ideology. Pusha T and Kendrick Lamar represent different backgrounds. The East Coast edge eclipses early 2000s revival and the West Coast resurgence initiated by Kendrick's landmark albums. Their potential collaboration signifies a broader unity, breaking down old regional divides in favor of creative connection. In this light, Pusha T's appearances on the Grand National Tour are more than just celebrity cameos, they are historical moments. Years from now, Hip-hop historians will reference these instances as the catalysts for one of the genre's most eagerly awaited collaborations. They will highlight how Kendrick and Pusha, two artists who have significantly influenced modern rap in distinct yet complementary ways, chose to support each other's artistry on a grand platform. Of course, until the music is officially released, speculation will remain just that, speculation. But even without new tracks available, the cultural impact is already clear. Fans have been reminded of the genre's collaborative spirit and the creative opportunities that arise when legends come together. In an age where streaming algorithms and social metrics often overshadow true artistry, Pusha T's choice to attend Kendrick's show feels like a strong statement. Nothing can replace the solidarity of being there in person, and nothing can substitute for the electric energy of a live performance shared among peers. Back at Gillette Stadium, as Kendrick concluded his set with Luther, the audience erupted in cheers for an encore. By that time, Pusha had slipped away into the night, but his presence remained, an unspoken promise of what might come next. Kendrick raised his arms, basking in the crowd's adoration, and for a moment, it felt as if the entire stadium was united in a single thought. This is more than just a concert. This is a cultural milestone. In the upcoming weeks, attention will shift to Pusha T's album release, with fans eager to find out if Kendrick's verse will be included in the tracklist. Interviews will seek hints of confirmation, social media detectives will analyze photo metadata, and rumors will spread rapidly. However, no matter how things play out, Pusha T's participation in Kendrick Lamar's Grand National Tour has already made an impact. It serves as a reminder that the most significant moments in hip-hop often arise not from individual brilliance, but from the dynamic collaboration of artists, where mutual respect turns speculation into history. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this situation, so please share your opinions in the comments. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay updated on this story.